Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. You're now rocking with the livest podcast in the world. 973 Vibes. It's your boy Quali Quan, aka J Smooth. Smoothest guy in the room. And of course, I got the man, the myth, the legend, Ching, and the muscle, the goon, the guy that gets you in the room, Joey J. And of course, I got the main event, the turn up poppy, Latin lover, Manny Fresh.
Hola, chiquitas.
What's happening, people? It's good to be in the building. What's the word? How you living? How you been? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Toditos.
It's a holiday, man, if you ask me.
It's a holiday. What's
It's
the
a
holiday,
fucking
man?
national holiday, if you
Joey,
ask
ready?
me.
Let them know what it is. We should get a day off for this.
Honestly, we should have had a fucking week off.
I'm telling.
I mean, you need a full week. Yeah, you need
Just
a
to
week.
absorb it.
Not
Just
a week.
absorb, the blessings laid upon us.
By the
We
God.
predicted he would be like that.
You knew it was coming.
Yeah, we knew
You
he
know
would be like
why, too? Because the God, nigga. The God. He's blessed your fucking eardrums.
I could feel him staring at me.
That's right. You should feel the vibes, too.
So
That's not 7-3 vibes.
Bye-bye.
this.
I'm not done. I'm not fucking done.
Hey,
He
man,
knows.
keep going, man. Keep going.
Nah. I'm gonna make him wait.
So-
I like to make them wait.
Basically, we're gonna talk about, ladies and gentlemen, Her Loss by
Her
Drake
loss.
and 21 Savage.
You almost forget that he's on there. He
Yeah.
doesn't let
Collaboration
you though
album,
with the ad libs. Right?
Someone
Not
made a
from the
joke.
first song. You definitely don't forget for that one.
Someone made a joke saying it's like more like 21% savage.
That's
That was pretty
hilarious.
good.
I like that.
It's foul, yeah. It's like Drake gave him a handout, man. He did him a favor.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think
nah,
so.
man.
That's how it's
No.
being presented. That's how
I
the
understand
people
what you're
reacted to
saying.
it, you know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
like what the people are saying. I'll be honest.
It's a collaboration
I don't
album,
like-
yeah.
It's
man.
not a. It's
that-
a Drake album.
It's a
It's
Drake,
a Drake
album,
album.
Yeah.
that 21's
Heavily
on.
featured,
Yeah.
heavily
Yeah.
featuring.
Yeah.
A lot of
There you go,
songs.
playing 21 Savage.
You
out,
just
man.
said he just gave him a handout.
That's
Yeah,
this is
that
what
was
it's
more-
being
That's kind of
presented.
worse.
Yeah, I
This
see
is-
what
this
you're
is
saying. You're saying
what's-
the people are saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
think
don't
if
see
any-
it at all.
Yeah, I
think
think
it's
if
a
anything,
collaboration.
people are more like Drake needed this. Like he needed 21 to bring this out of him, kind of thing.
Honestly, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's why I feel like most, at least what I'm seeing. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's collab album. It's definitely not like What a Time to Be Alive. It was meant to be a collab album.
I think
but-
it was meant to be, and it's damn
Definitely,
sure
yeah.
falling
It's not
short.
that.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
that.
falling
It's not
short.
that. It couldn't be that.
I mean, that in my mind is a classic though of a mixtape. Like that right there.
It's definitely up there.
What a time to be alive,
it's a
bro.
fun thing
What
to
a
listen
time.
to.
You
I would
are
say-
just so.
I definitely enjoy the record. I would say it's classic. It's a classic. Like, oh yeah, man, that was.
Yeah, I guess in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, but
Nah, What a Time was a great album.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal.
It was a time to be alive.
Yeah,
This was
it was. Good time.
This wasn't even close second though. Honestly, this was good.
But can we
in my
not shit on the
opinion.
album before?
I will
Like,
never
let's
shit on
review
it, man. I will never ever shit on
I
this
feel
man.
like I knew that, but everybody was gonna compare it, right?
Well,
you
yeah,
got to. You have to, right?
The good critique that you can, and the way you can assess it is that it is a Drake album featuring somebody, so it's good to put it up against it because it was 20.
yeah.
Time to Be Alive was such.
That was a cool
That shit had hitters. Yeah, that shit had hitters on hitters. Like,
Yeah,
It did.
It did. It damn
you know
sure
what I mean?
did.
Compared to this
It was
one,
almost a just let that bitch play.
yeah,
Like for me,
Mm-hmm.
almost.
Yeah, for sure.
Very close to it. This one is not as close.
Nah,
There's a couple skippable joints on here.
go.
All right, so I don't want to do this. You want to do us two? And then
I don't know.
girlfriends?
Let the favorites go, man.
Nah, man, I'm gonna burn this
I
bitch
typically
down.
don't go first. I'll go first.
Yeah,
first.
you go
I'll
first.
go
Yeah.
first.
I'll go first.
I'm sure
You're gonna be here a while.
So right off the bat, let's go with the cover. What do you guys feel about the cover?
I don't like the cover.
I love the fucking.
I love the
cover.
cover.
I love the
Mixed
cover
feelings
for
towards
one
it.
reason.
I like the story behind it,
Yeah.
but
What is the full story? I just know she's an artist.
So here's a piece of
She's
pieces
bad,
of it.
too.
Yeah, she is a artist.
A beat.
I thought she was at.
She was on the dancing, right?
I thought she was at Magic City. No, that's
Yeah,
not.
well,
She's a rapper.
she's an exotic dancer.
I didn't know that.
And she's a an entrepreneur. She has a couple businesses. She does grill.
Aren't all exotic dancers entrepreneurs?
I wouldn't say that. I'm not too king in that profession.
Keep going, girls.
But anyway, yeah, she's an entrepreneur. She does grills. She's she strips and does the grill
That's what
things.
that's what a grill.
Yeah.
I feel like when you go to the strip club, you're not worrying about the grill.
Unless you see it, you're like, yeah, actually, that's pretty interesting.
Where can I get a set?
right?
And she's
Yeah.
like, now that you mention it.
Yeah, here's the card.
But basically, yeah, she do a couple things. I don't know how that she got it. She was able to make the cover. I forgot that part of the story. But yeah, it was for old girl. Like I forgot her name, but yeah.
It's looking like Yachty is trying to take he's trying to take credit for bringing her to the forefront using that photo.
It seems
was
like
his idea.
Yachty's
Yeah.
getting a lot of credit for a lot of this record.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
It's like,
he really is. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know that's his man's though. You know they just spent his birthday together. Drake spent a lot of money on that man, bro. Took him on a private jet to God knows. Yeah,
Me and George's dream.
yeah. Honestly, yeah, he did, man. It's not funny.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of the cover. But I get it. I like the story of it. I like the background story.
I'm a
Fits the
fan.
vibe for me a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I agree. That's why I like it. I think I feel all the positivity, all the good things you could say is that I feel like it's just the troll in them is when your man listens to more M's. I feel like more M's is a shot directly at Kanye.
I felt like, wait, Circle Loco, was that the one where he, that was
That was the one you feel
He
like.
dissed him on it.
He did some
He
like
did.
straight up, but I
Yeah.
feel like it was so many sublims.
So
There was so many things said in that song. I feel like if in my mind, Kanye is pissed the fuck off looking at his phone and you got this beautiful Asian woman just smiling, looking like real, just, sarcastic in your face, like, yeah, nigga.
it was so
what are
many
you gonna do
sublims
about
on
it?
this album. This album is full of subliminals. But I think he was straightforward with Ye though. But I didn't catch
Feel
that
like
one.
more
on-
M's,
on
you need to
the-
listen
on
to more
M's.
M's a few more
I
times.
gotta listen to it again.
There's some Kim references in there.
Really?
Yes, they say his name.
I feel like you got your fucking your dartboard and shit with
there.
conspiracy theories and shit that you're doing there.
Did you hear
Okay.
the push
A laser
this?
pointer.
Did you hear the
That
push?
one was a lot more, straightforward. Yeah.
He got a push a couple times.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
He did it in the
About the whole border thing and everything like that.
Yeah, the
which is
Okay,
like-
yeah.
Was that
Which
Mr.
I'm
Happy?
catch that.
Which I'm
I
happy
didn't
about just because
honestly-
I know Push
Well, he
was
did
going
say
to come
Push
back.
did say something about them
Slow the
not.
fuck down, guys. All right. One at a
excited.
time. Gosh. No, the 6 drop. But now, what you? G.
You said G and looked at me.
He damn sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Messing up his bitches.
Finish, man. Sorry, man. Y'all bitches gotta get in line. I'm just saying. Jeez, now.
Anyway, cover. I'm fine with it, actually. I like the marketing rollout for this. I thought that was really good.
That was good. That was
Yeah,
good.
they've been still doing it. It's
Very
really,
clever.
really cool. The color show recently, all the other stuff, Tiny Desk. I thought that was pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
that. I like that.
It's clever.
Yeah, very good way. Very good way. Starting off right off the bat, Rich Flex. I liked it. I like Rich Flex. I thought that was a great way to start off the album. The beat switch up comes in hard. I'm like, all right, we got this, Drake.
Right.
Way better than the intro for honestly, Nevermind. That's for sure.
Right.
Major distribution. For the most part, I like this out. I thought it was solid.
Solid.
That was solid. This was Drake. One thing I didn't like, but I also liked, it was like Drake saying, "Okay, you guys didn't like Honestly Nevermind, then here you go, something you guys like.
This is what you guys
I know
like.
you guys gonna like this."
welcome.
Kind of like Jimmy Cook's in an album form, not just because 21's on this, but because he's like he knows
feel.
this is what he's really good at,
Right.
and here it is, kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah. Definitely agree that 21 was just like a feature for the most part on here.
Right.
Some people were saying they wanted more 21, but I feel like part of the appeal of 21 is that he comes in at the perfect times. You got to. He's like
He's not a guy who needs to put in the forefront.
yeah, he's like that sixth man. You're playing a fighting game. You bring him in every now and then just to do his couple moves and then bring him back out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like 21 comes in handy. But going track to track. Back Outside Boys. I just didn't like the auto-tune on that with Drake.
Right.
That's my only, I don't know how you guys feel about that. But on BS, Major Distribution, Rich Flex, like those. Hours in Silence, I liked a lot. Went a little bit too long for my taste.
Right.
I can see that.
But I also really liked
I can see that.
most of that track, especially 21 doing his Drake thing also at one point.
Honestly, yeah.
That was pretty good.
Honestly,
I like
yeah.
that.
He
Yeah.
fucked me
Drake
up with that
fuck?
one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Like that one. Circle Loco. I mean, so you made a good point. That's just bars. It's just bars.
Yeah.
I hate the fucking production on that though.
That's probably what kills it for me.
It's so
That's
lazy.
probably what kills it for me. Yeah.
Because there's been a rampant issue with all these beats where they just take an old sample and just lazily
Yes.
chop it up with Party, Party Up, that one,
That was- yeah.
Too Sexy, which was better, but still like just a lazy use of it.
Right.
So just to hear that with Daft Punk, I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, to just go off of bars and all that situation, I'm like, all right, I'll take that.
Right.
Would have been maybe better if it was like a Lucy-esque in a way, just for the bars alone.
Right.
But just the beat just takes me out of it so much.
I think Sriracha Loco was better than.
He says it every time.
Every time.
You must really like the way that stuff tastes.
It is, man.
Sriracha.
But I think it's better than the
a better
other samples.
What?
The other samples that was put out. What was him and Lil Baby? What was the name of that track? Staying Alive. Staying Alive. I think that was way better than Staying Alive.
Yeah.
And Party all the time, honestly.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
But there's an oversaturation with the samples.
They've just been cheap and lazy.
It's how they're
yeah.
using. I think I agree with him on that.
It's how they're
using them.
Yeah,
they're not.
totally fine. It's just hip hop in general. You're always
Once
gonna
you
have
pay
samples.
for it, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it,
it's
right?
just
pretty much.
You can get real crazy with it.
It depends, I think, on the sample. They probably have to clear it.
They gotta
Okay.
clear it with the
Yeah.
artist first, and then
You're
usually
like,
pay
oh no,
some
no,
type
you
of
ain't gonna
royalty.
do that.
Yeah, you're doing too much for my
Yeah,
shit.
but Daft Punk was like, fuck it, give us some money.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
Pussy and
artists.
Millions I liked a lot.
Pussy and Millions.
Travis Scott sounded great on that.
Yes, he did,
Yeah,
bro.
he
He
came
brought
in-
that.
came
He
in
brought the
great.
track to life.
Yeah.
Honestly, he brought the track to life.
I thought that was great. Middle of the Ocean. I liked a lot. That's
shit.
really good. Broke Boys.
Broke boys.
Spin About You. Fire.
Yeah, I do like that.
Fire.
Too.
That's
Yeah,
fire.
I like that too.
Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, really like Broke Boys. The beat switch, I thought was great. Thought that was great. Production on Middle of the Ocean, liked it a lot. Jumbo shit popping. I like the production. Just wasn't feeling that one too much.
No.
A lot of people make the comparisons to Playboi Carti and his tracks. I see that. Just wasn't feeling Drake on that too much. That's just me. Maybe I like it.
I feel like he was reaching for that.
I like
those
yeah.
fans.
Yeah, for
Those
sure.
fans.
More M's. I like that one a lot. I like
That's
the beat.
yeah.
Very dark, very gloomy. Feeling that one. I liked 21 a lot on 3AM of Glenwood. That was a nice side of 21 that you don't see normally.
Savage.
Yes, but less savage. Less savage in this case. And I guess it's Fuck Me. I like that one a lot too. That's just your typical Drake tracks. For the most part, yeah, solid record. It's still not what I want from Drake at this point of his career.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I wanted just like, okay, cool, just more Drake songs to listen to.
Right.
I still want him to go away for a little bit. He dropped like 3 records in essentially the span of a year. So he did the exact opposite of what I requested in a way.
Oh, is it not?
He's not
Come on,
listening.
next week.
Probably. So I would like him to still go away for a couple years and then come back with a more mature record where he's like rapping about some other stuff. But knowing Drake, he's just going to keep putting out stuff. He's still getting the numbers.
I don't think we're going to get the Drake we want. Period.
I think you should just. It's not we.
We're getting the Drake.
It's definitely not we.
I mean, I'm happy with this shit, but I'm like the mind blowing that I think I'm going to get again. It's never. Gonna
It's
happen.
never, yeah.
You gotta get that up
People-
out your head.
So
He's gonna give
expectations
you
were
good
super
material.
high for this because people were like, "Oh, this is his best album since like If You're Reading This," and nothing was the same. So in my head, I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm about to be in some crazy shit right now."
I knew it was
And
gonna be that.
I could see the ambition is a lot more there. I think 21 brings
Yes.
it out of him. But I mean, as for now, I definitely don't, just because I hold those records to such a high esteem
Right.
in Drake's catalog. That'd be hard for me. But I thought this was solid. I enjoyed it.
Solid. Manny, how you feel about that record, man?
If there's a fire nearby, we can just throw this.
Wow.
The whole shit in
I knew that was coming.
Wow.
I knew that was coming.
You ain't sit with that album. You ain't sit with this album.
I did. So, that was a bit. That was kind of harsh.
You want to
That's
throw it in
pretty
a...
hard.
If you're not
So-
a fan, you're not a fan.
No,
You
so
don't like Drake?
I do like Drake. And that's the issue. I think the hype that was like behind it when we first started hearing about it and all that shit.
Right.
And then what came out was just like, such a letdown. Like, and I mean, and I get it because it is a collab album. You kind of got to flow with the artist that you're working with, and now you got more producers in the studio, so on and so forth. So I get that. So I was a bit harsh. I will say, I would play it, but I'm not in love with it. Like, I mean, honestly, I had the opposite of Rich Flex. At first, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit. But then you just get tired because it's like, yeah, do it, Doom 21. Yeah, and it's like, when the fuck is this guy gonna say something?
Gonna do it
Like,
to him.
Do it, goddammit. Like, give me something.
They say Drizzy was zesty on that one.
Yeah, I'm like-
That's funny to me.
I'm like, and I get it. Like, the irony is funny. All right, yeah, cool. I think they did miss a. So he said 21 20 times, so I think they missed something there. But I don't think nobody in depth like that. But I read the lyrics, which is why lyrically,
Good detail.
yeah. So lyrically, it's not a bad album. Yeah. It's an album. It's for the streets. It's for the
Drake.
It's just for it's Drake.
Fucking
Like
Drake.
yeah, it's like this is something for y'all. Like sorry about the last album, but this is for
Just kind of like an apology.
yeah. This is for you guys. This is what you guys wanted, right? Look, guys, love me again, type shit.
I got that vibe.
Yeah. So
He won.
yeah, I mean, they're not gonna. We're not gonna not want Drake. Like, and I think I don't know. I can't think for the man, but I think. Going to what Joe said, I think is more of a striking while the iron's hot, but you don't got to do that no more, Chief.
It doesn't.
You ain't gotta reach. You ain't gotta go to the lab, experience some shit, fucking go some heartbreak, go hang out with your son, and then come back and give me some fire. Give me some shit that you put your thought and mind into it. Now I will say this is definitely a cruising, kickback type shit, playing in the crib, bullshit and drinking, whatever. I will say there are songs that even though I shitted on Rich Flex, I do like the song. Just the beat is is great put together. Back Outside Boys, that's my shit. It's funny because I like more so like the ones that just have Drake, like Middle of the Ocean is my shit. I guess it's Fuck Me because that's one of my sayings. I love it. So 3 a.m. in Glenwood, I think that's one of my favorites just because I've never seen that side from 21. From the catalog that I have listened. Travis Scott, man, I think they should have had him maybe in 1 or 2 more tracks.
Really?
And
I don't feel like that.
yeah.
I mean, I liked it a lot, but
you know what it is though too? I haven't heard Travis in not so long, but like
It kind of feels like it.
Yeah, it kind of feels like it's been a while. Like the shit happened in the Super Bowl and we haven't seen the guy since type shit.
Astroworld. Astroworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The accident happened.
So it was just like, all right, like, so it was refreshing to see him. I mean, to see him, it was refreshing to hear it, read the lyrics, like, oh, all right, yeah, this motherfucker going in, type shit. And I was like, damn, maybe should have had him like another track. You know what I mean?
I like the 3 of them together.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. I think
like
if you
the three
add
of them
him a little
together.
bit more, make a little collab with 3 of them, I think this shit would have balanced out
His own
way
too?
more. Yeah, can't collab. Yeah, straight up. It's lit. So, I mean, like I said, it was a bit harsh with the whole fire, but it's just what I expect compared to what I got.
Yeah.
It ain't it. I mean, I got 3 songs on here that I added to my playlist, but I mean, honestly, I'll give it a couple more spins. I heard about like 3-4 times. I read it one good time every fucking song.
Right.
Yeah.
Just so I can I see what he's trying to get to type shit. But I mean, yeah, I ain't wild. Like I said, it's good. You got some hits, but I just wasn't really wild by it compared to what I know can be, type shit.
The 6
and
guy
then
didn't woo you.
yeah, and then come on, like your last collab album was shit. Like I don't like. I still
hard
bump
to
some of them
top
tracks. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like damn, maybe we should have got that motherfucker back in. Right.
He's done though. That's what it is.
I think they should have cut some tracks too on this.
Yeah,
Typical
really?
Drake thing. I mean, just 16 is long. just a couple.
It's just
only
not
an
enough
hour,
that
but-
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's only an hour, but it's not.
It's not that bad.
It's a good hour.
It's a
It's a good
it's a
hour.
For it
listenable.
to be an
it's
hour.
A,
For it to
yeah.
be 16 tracks.
Yeah.
And it's an hour. It's
It's a good
decent hour.
listenable. You can definitely hear it again. It's not one of those things I'm just like clamoring to be like, yeah, I can't wait for the next 21 Savage Drake album or whatever. So I mean that's where I stand. I don't hate it. I just don't. I don't love it. Not my Drake. Yeah. So that's where I stand.
I dig it. I mean, I like the album. I think the album's solid. I ain't gonna hold you.
What a surprise!
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't like the beginning of the album at first. I had to give it a couple more spins. Like
It's one of those earworms.
yeah. Because at first, and when I first listened to it, I'm like, man, this shit ain't even busting until like the middle of the album. To be honest, for me. So like my first listen, off the first listen, Broke Boys, favorite record. Favorite record. I think they killed that. The going back and forth, the transition, the way he was popping shit when 21 would say something. That was hard. I like that. I like, of course, I like the middle of the ocean when Birdman popping his shit on it at the end. I like that because it gave the middle of the ocean gave me like a 3 a.m. feeling, like when he was them little random freestyles he dropped, like 5 a.m. in Canada, or you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, them joints, those
With
records.
the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Like-
the second to last track.
Like those records. I
Yeah.
like the Sriracha logo. I like it, son. I like the bars.
I think you like
B.
saying.
The bars, yeah, but the production is the problem there.
I'm not a big fan of that shit.
Yeah.
Shit's so lazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't mind it, man.
One more, and then he says it's so corny. It's so
More
corny.
time.
So corny. So corny.
It's just like some shit that you have on a mixtape, or like you said, a Lucy.
Sound like something we could have made.
Stop it. We wasn't close.
I mean, honestly, it just didn't sound like it was like
But why?
professionally mixed, or you know.
Like
They
you got
made that
that
down
sample and
graphic
that's
in
what
the
you did it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge fucking track, bro. That honestly, you using a song like that, this supposed to be, if it's not your single, you know, it's supposed to be like, all right, we love it.
I don't think that was meant for that though.
But I think when you
not
use
that record.
features like, I mean,
Yeah,
samples
sample
like
like
that,
that.
you got to think like, I already got a
This
leg
has
up.
got to be, yeah.
These people love this song.
Let's use
People
it
that don't
wisely.
even like me love this song.
Like they just add some drums on it, sped it up a bit, call it a
Just
day.
any fucking thing.
That's the worst part when he sings
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
yeah.
It's just so
That
corny.
sucks, yeah.
So corny.
That's funny.
Might as
Nah,
well I just left
look
the
at this.
original on there.
the subliminal was so unnecessary, but it was funny. I like it. Honestly, it wasn't even a subliminal. It was straight up. Yeah, I just linked up. That was a mob top, son. I was like, wow, that's funny. Not a but let me go through the rest of the joint. I mean, not a big fan of Travis Scott. Him and A collab. I'm not a.
Wow.
Really?
I'm not.
We're
surprised.
so at odds in this.
I'm not a
good
Travis
song.
Scott guy.
Yeah.
I like that one record they did, but I don't know. I'm cool. I'm not off that. But nah, Pussy and Millions, that's pretty cool. I like that record. Like I said, like a Rich Flex, I'm feeling Rich Flex. I'm feeling Major Distribution. I like the little shot he took at Pusha T on there. I like that. That was a light one. All My BS was good. Privileged Rappers was cool. And what? Let me see. Spin About You. That was all right. But nah, man. Honestly, overall, more M's, my shit. 3 a.m. on Glenwood, that was good. Nah, man. Hours in Silence, G just put me on like some of the meanings of that shit, and I'm like, oh man.
This nigga was deep. He went deep.
Like, yeah, that's kind of hard. At first, I wasn't feeling it like that, but then
The place that I'm at in my life, it means a lot to me.
Feels like every Drake album now.
Honestly, man, he's always talking to me.
You guys are the same age, so I guess.
Yeah, you're
Very
right.
different, same lifestyles.
Yeah, exact same, man.
Exact same
Like,
size.
More M's.
no different. Balenciaga life.
But yeah, I like the rollout of the album.
Yeah, it was great.
Like he did I watched the SNL video. That was pretty good with Michael B. Jordan. It's good to see Michael B. Jordan back out there a little bit. And then what they did, Privileged Rappers.
Like if he was hiding or something.
No, I just didn't. I haven't seen him active like that.
Really? I mean, he's doing that Creed movie. I'm excited. We still haven't
Yeah,
seen Creed.
very
I've never
Sorry
even
to cut
seen
you
the
off.
first one, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I don't even know
Wow.
why. I don't know why I missed them. I don't
So
know.
good. So
Porn or something. I see on them. I'm sorry.
Nah, but in all, solid record. Solid rollout. I like how they did it. Like the Vogue photo. That was cool.
Yeah.
Privileged Rappers, they did a video for that. So nah, man, I think they did a good setup, man. It was pretty cool. Solid album, in all.
Yeah, man, I mean, I think you guys know. I feel like this guy doesn't miss.
This is a
doesn't
top
fucking miss,
5
bro.
fucking album.
Like honestly,
Top 5, not 5.
I feel the same way that I do about a lot of his albums. This is not one of the best by far. Like, you know, it's not. It's cool for what it is. I told you before this shit even came out, I really wish he had got with Lil Baby instead. I
Really?
like Lil Baby better. Like just as a rapper.
Interesting.
I think he would have came with some crazy bars, bro. Like Drake would have had to meet
Up the
that
game.
man. But they wouldn't be able to get all these tracks. They're not gonna do all these tracks
Yeah.
together.
It's not
Lil
gonna be
Baby
good songs,
can't
I
be
think.
on these songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't. But in saying that, this is cool for what it was, man. It's not a close second to What a Time to Be Alive, but
Not even.
it's good. I like it. I always like 21 anyway. I want to hear more from him, but you made a good point. We don't need that much from this
Sometimes
man.
that's it,
Let
yeah.
it be what it is and let him take his ass on back to the A or whatever country you want to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Marvel vs. Capcom video game and shit.
Yeah,
They just
exactly.
come in a little bit.
Yeah, that's it.
That
Just
third
like, yeah,
guy.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
Mirage.
That's a veteran right there. But yeah, man, just track wise, I would just name Rich Flex, dope. Like how they came in, Major Distribution I had to listen to it a few times. I'll end up really liking that song. OMBS, it grabbed me from the beginning. Back Outside Boys is it's just almost cheesy to me. It's almost
the
cheesy.
auto-tune just takes me out of it.
It's almost cheesy. Privileged rappers I don't even like. Spin About You is all right, and this is when the shit turns crazy for me. Hours in Silence is probably one of the best songs. It's really just that beginning portion.
It's a fire.
My fucking eyelash.
Fucking reaction.
Jesus.
Smooth in your face.
That
Like
shit was all right. God damn.
Niggas a golf with that shit.
Okay, so Hours in Silence
Honestly,
Hours in
I felt
Silence
it less right there, which is crazy.
was fucking great. Treacherous Twins is funny to me. This is a funny track. Circle Loco, I like it. I don't love it. Pussy and Millions, Travis Scott made it for me. Broke Boys is funny. It's not great. Middle Ocean is good. More M's is that and Hours in Silence is my top 2 songs.
That
on
would
this-
probably
on
be
this
it for
fucking
me, too. I can see that.
Like
Yeah.
those, I'm never gonna stop listening to those songs.
Hours of Silence is just long.
I might have to listen to the Hours of Silence again.
It's a very
Shit
long
is
track.
good, bro.
Yeah,
it's
very
long
long.
as hell because
It's Drake at its
pivots.
simpiest, though.
Yeah, it really is
it's
though.
really-
It really
yeah,
is
like-
though. But I
Yeah.
like it, man. I like it, and he just talking his shit, man. I love that shit, man. He just talk crazy, cause the women love it. They love it too, man. Talk crazy to me, Drake. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Savage did a good job. Oh yeah, something you mentioned, the where he played Drake. He did his best Drake impression. It fucked me up for a second.
I
was
did.
like,
I had to
oh
re-listen. Like,
shit,
yeah,
that
this
is Drake. I mean, that is 21. But I mean, not my favorite album by any means. It's a lot of songs I like on here. I'm just that much of a fan. This guy can't miss. He can't miss. Yeah, he can't. He
I
can't.
love all Drake albums.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, it's gonna be quite a few on here that I don't ever listen to again. But
What's the chopping block, yo? I want to hear y'all chopping block, but go ahead.
for
finish.
songs, like
Yeah.
what's gonna go?
I mean, I feel like if anything for me, it's
Privileged rappers gotta go for me, man.
Those rappers. That's
I'm
not
be
certain.
honest, man.
elements and
Back
parts
outside,
of the album.
yeah. Back Outside Boys might have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely some fat you can trim off this.
Jumbotron, I don't know. I feel like they could redo that.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be better. I guess it's Fuck Me is cool. That's really it. I would just really get rid of those 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, there's
Just
a lot
totally
of
gone.
there's not a lot, but there's a couple of like really good songs, and then there's just
Yeah.
solid
Average,
songs.
Yeah. Like
I don't like the ending of the joint. I don't like. I
it
guess
didn't
it's
end
fuck
great.
me.
It
I
didn't
don't
end
like that.
great. It wasn't a bad song.
I like
That
it.
could cut for me. I could cut that out.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. Shocker.
I was gonna say the cover. I'm in love.
Yeah.
I'm in fucking love. And just the pettiness of Pusha taking a look at it, Kanye, any other. He almost. This is a little pivot right quick. Drake almost feels like fucking DJ Khaled to me. Like all these people like wrong you. You got so many ops, man. You're like the most loved singing rapper. Like, how many niggas hate you? Like I can see the guys hating you. You fucking a girl, but. I mean, it seems like he's got a long list of these guys when it's like the main people we know of. But I just think about what kind of anger you gonna have. You listen to this nigga talking about you and her beautiful faces.
You see, Drum.
Just a smug smile.
Drum got mad too, yo. So he lashed out on TMZ.
Yeah.
Because they had he had the
On Drake.
hotline bling
Yeah, I
and he
heard
had the
that
cha
this
cha
morning.
slime.
Yeah.
He's been on that for a few years now and shit like that. Yeah. Because I remember when it first came out, it was thought of like as a cha cha remix.
Yeah.
That was like the whole thing. That was
He want to fight Drake, bro.
Yeah, he
he
mad
tried
about
to
it.
get him.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo."
He said,
Did you hear the interview?
they jumped him.
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, they got me real good. You know, they got me good."
Said Drake's bodyguards beat the shit out
they
of me.
fucked his ass up. Yeah, they
Six
beat him
guy.
bad. Yeah, honestly. He said, but you won't see me on 101. You fucking right when they doing that to you,
You
bro.
don't have to.
It is what it is,
Dump a
man.
mud hole in
But
it.
it's like,
they
he had
did.
a little line. Why you that angry, yo? He really
Well, I mean,
passionate
this
about that
is a guy.
situation.
That's
yo.
why
I think it
hearing
was a case where the element, it wasn't a line, it was just like the vibe of the
That's
track.
my song, nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
That's my
listen to both
shit.
songs, you're like, okay, clearly Drake borrowed from this
You
song.
pointed
right
that
But he
out to
always
me.
do
Yeah.
that. though.
How often
He
Drake
does
does that.
Very much.
That's a
He does it all the time, bro.
Drizzy does it all
it's,
the time.
no, it's the whole element of the song, the vibe of the song. There's a difference
Honestly,
between line.
If I was a rapper, I'd be Drake. Stealing all these people's songs. You don't even realize why you love it because it's reminding you of some shit.
It's not.
subconscious.
It's not
That's
the
not
line.
the first time.
What other songs are you talking about?
He did. He stole.
Didn't I send the video of this in the group?
They did.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
What was
To
my
my out
man?
group.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was
Yes.
my man that passed? XOXO. What's his name?
Talking extension.
Extension
Yes.
Tacion.
Extension, yeah.
He stole his whole flow. The whole song based up on
Let's talk about the weekend.
stole the
What he
weekend
did to my
shit.
God.
Word
And I
up.
was a fucking huge fan before he ended that. He didn't even end his career. He just put a quick little asterisk in it.
What you talking about?
Slow down your pace. The weekend, bro.
Yeah, in his career.
I didn't say he ended his career.
Yeah, slow
What was the
down.
last time you heard the
It
Brother
was
Weeknd?
like a wave. He stole part of his wave, bro.
I mean, but I think with the Dram thing, it was just like such a unique track that it was like, and this is Drake's biggest song. That's why that one just stuck out so much
But think
more.
about it. The Cha Cha Slide when it did that.
N-
Drake made it the hot record.
It's not the Cha Cha Slide,
No,
but
it's
Whatever the fuck it is. Definitely not. The Cha Cha. What is it? Cha Cha what? What's the record?
I think it's called Cha Cha. You have me so mixed up now. I'm not even sure.
But nah, he be biting, son. He bit
No,
it
he
off
does.
on
He's
more
good
like,
at it,
he
though.
But he does it better than them, though.
He does.
He take
bro.
your record
That's
and make it
what's
way
funny.
better, yo.
That's
That's what make niggas
It's not
mad,
funny
son.
to drum though.
Yeah, because Cha Cha, that's a really good song. I like the Dram song. Yeah, Hotline Bling's a whole different track. Like, and it's at the
But
end
how
it's
much-
Drake, so it's gonna be.
I
big.
didn't even like
But
Hotline
the question,
Bling.
but
Yeah,
then
because that Dram one's really good. Yeah.
But that just sound corny
He
as
got
fuck,
memes
bro.
and shit on there.
But that's
Hold
the
up.
other thing too,
Yeah,
though. Is
that was
like
a good
how
record.
if a song is already doing decent, and then somebody like Drake takes your flow,
It's gonna
and
pop
it's
up.
gonna
Yeah, yeah.
fucking, of course.
yeah.
I'd be pissed every time I
yeah,
see
yeah.
you. We gotta fight.
He's killing you too. And
Yeah, like
If I was an artist, I'd
like
agree with
Soulja
you.
Boy.
They
He
didn't even
stole
know.
my whole flow.
They didn't even know that you was the originator.
Bruh, and that's the whole
that's
shit.
what- that's what
and that's
gets
the
you upset.
whole
Yeah,
shit because you
that's the
outshine the
problem.
original.
And you in the spotlight. Hey, I did it. Hey, like, man, shut the fuck up, you liar.
Sounds nothing like trying to be like Drake, bro.
He makes it so much better, though.
But that's a difference
Why are
between
you
making it.
sugarcoating
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
it's,
it's
some,
not.
it's some evil shit
It's
on
a
the
whole
low.
different. It's a whole different song. It's not like he's doing a cover of the track.
Yeah,
Like, it's a whole
yeah.
different song. So I can't even say like he's making it so much better because it's a whole different track.
Yeah, he took the
is it
flow
really?
and made your flow sound 100 times better. That's like if you
Nah,
wrote a
that's
song,
not-
my nigga.
That's not really the same flow though. I think the vibe of this track is the problem.
The
Honestly-
vibe, it's the vibe, the vibe, the way it's put together, and just the way that it's come out and presented. If you got one guy doing the cha cha, whatever the fuck,
whatever
and then
shit
he
was
comes
that.
over there and
Yeah.
does that
And he's
shit,
Drake.
and
Yeah.
being Drake, and oh my god, the
Very
video
bad
is
video too. You
Yes.
just remind me how bad that video
Yeah,
is.
It was
like-
iconic
That
in a
shit
way
was
though.
good.
Yo, that bubble
Yeah,
shot.
see, I know,
I mean,
but you sound like this
see that?
exact
You see
argument.
that?
It's a
See?
double-edged sword
Yeah.
kind of
because
thing
it's
with
just,
this
I
guy.
need that bubble jacket. Like, fucking.
Honestly, I loved it. With the Timbs
Look,
and
see, look,
the
look,
light,
this
in the
is
light
the
jeans,
conversation.
nigga, that's a whole fit.
He killed it. He killed it. He killed it. He did it way better than Drum.
Stole it.
But that I don't think it's way better than Dram because that
Yeah,
makes it
it
sound
can't
like
be
he did a
better. I
cover
don't
of
know
the
about
song.
Butter.
He didn't do
He
a cover of the
took
song.
the fucking
I
beat
understand
and
what
he
you're saying.
sounds so
I
much
understand
more
what you're
better than
saying.
him.
What do you mean
I
by
understand what
better,
you're
though?
saying.
He took Extension Young's flow and he made it more better. He just saying he sound better.
He did it like Soulja said, like you stole my whole
You stole my
fucking
whole
flow.
flow. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
It's not the
It's
same
not
song.
literal. It's
Yeah,
not
exactly.
literal.
Yeah.
It's not a literal sense.
I feel like you gotta be literal when you're
He
saying
said
he
once
did it
you-
better.
But I mean, at what point do you like? At one point, as a consumer,
Right.
It's like you go watch a comedian right now.
Who you going? Yeah, go ahead.
You go watch a comedian because this is the big thing with comedians. You go watch a comedian and you go watch his set, and then you go and you pretty much not word for word, but the cadence is the same, the punchlines, the tags, everything is the same. You don't want to be fucking pissed. That's your whole flow. Hell yeah.
Especially because
Yeah,
like
of
I just
course,
did
yeah.
all
I'm
I did
agreeing
all the
with you.
hard work.
I did all the hard work.
created this
All
shit.
you
Yeah,
did,
exactly.
even if you just added an extra 2 words or
That's
the
still my
great
shit.
the great Bernie Mac, you added a fuck in there,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit made it fucking pop.
Yeah, that's it.
And Drake has said it's not who did it first, dude. It's who
Who
did it
was
better.
the best.
Yeah.
But I don't agree with that all the time. Though. I don't. Sometimes.
I mean, on a, if you want to have, if
You
you
know how to
want
cut a record.
have morals, be a decent human being. You
Yeah.
can be real about the situation.
Man, listen.
Yeah, and the nice guys
But I
don't
think,
finish last.
I think it being music. I mean, I said the comparison of comedy, but I mean, if you do a picture, it's the same shit or whatever.
exactly.
Whatever your artistry is, I think it's more so like you'll get called down on it more
Mm-hmm.
in those industries than you would in music, because in music they'll just be like, oh no, it's kind of like a homage, and I mean, yeah, you did it, but
It's sampling.
he did it better.
Yeah.
And everybody samples, and everybody uses each other's lyrics, and everybody, you had a hot line, I made a hot record, like.
Good
made it a
artists,
hotline, I
good
made it a
artists
hot
borrow,
song. Yeah.
great artists steal.
It's not.
We
It's
gotta
not
get
like
that
it's,
on the shirt.
It's
We
not
gotta
like
get that
it's
on the
hasn't
shirt.
happened before. Every artist do it,
But it
just
doesn't
Drake
make it
does it
right.
the best,
Yeah.
though. He
It
does it
doesn't
the
make
best. Listen to the original joint. Listen to the original record.
Yeah,
and then listen to Drake.
they're two
record.
different tracks,
Which
though.
one is
Oz.
better? I know.
They
No
are
shit,
two
yo.
different tracks.
It's- They're two
Yeah, they're
different
two
tracks.
different-
You know,
I'm
I
not
like
saying
we're
it's the
all
exact same
arguing.
strut.
I love it
Both
when they do
points.
this.
We're all
He's
arguing
saying
both
the
points and
opposite
agree.
shit. Right, we're agreeing the same thing, but
Yeah.
it's
Agreeing in
still-
two different
But you're
ways.
agreeing. But you're agreeing that it's okay to do it.
No, I'm not saying it's okay to do it, but I like Drake's version better. That's what I'm saying.
It's okay
You know
that
how
he
to
did
cut
it.
right.
But it was already hot though. It was like it had a little.
I feel.
It had the ambers were being blown on.
Fuck
and
him
Drake,
if my man steals.
Yeah.
See, I
But
feel like
Drake made it
good. You free my
explode.
nigga, yo. That's like when you know
That
the
shit
killer
was-
in the hood.
That shit was
Free my
bubbling
man.
when
Yo.
he did it, and the shit is on fire when the 6 got there. Come on, baby.
But I feel like you can say he did it better if Drake literally said the
Did the
same exact
same
lyrics.
thing.
Yeah.
Then you can be like, oh, he did
Then
it
that's
better.
what makes
yeah.
it,
He
yeah.
took the cadence, he took the flow. He just made it a better song. He got his writers.
I don't
He
know.
said,
I feel
yo,
like
flip it and make it better.
he made it a more mainstream
Yeah.
song. Yeah.
his reaches.
We're saying the same
further.
shit now. We're going in circles now. All right, Drake's makes it better. Okay, it is what it is. Look at what Jay-Z did to Nas record.
Which one?
I got presidents to represent me. He took the line off the New York State of Mind,
That's a whole
and he
different
made it a song.
But it's also in the middle of
different.
that was also in the middle of a battle. It's not like he just.
It's a whole different
I'm
thing.
out for presidents to represent me. That was a hot fucking song.
Yeah, but it's also in the middle of a battle compared
Drake-
to your shit is hot. Let me use this right quick.
Hey, yo, let me see. Drizzy, Jay stole
good.
Jay stole the line.
Yo, I like your phone, bro.
Drizzy gonna
Let me
take
hold
the
on to it
whole
for a little
fucking
while.
cadence, the flow, the beat. He gonna take that shit and flip it to his own way and make it great.
That's a nice mic, yo.
And don't give it back. He ain't gonna get no credit,
Yeah,
no
like-
points on the record.
What mic?
What mic? Oh, my mic. Yeah.
There was a situation with Childish Gambino when he came out with This Is America, because someone had found a track that was very awfully similar to it.
Right.
Obviously, that track didn't blow up or anything like that, but people were like, okay, like you obviously stole like what are the chances? Like it was way too similar.
There are chances, though.
There are chances.
They
But it
are,
was-
they
like if I
are.
show you this track, you'll be like, "What the fuck
The
is
son
this?"
of a bitch did it.
Yeah, because it's like, what are the chances he heard this random record and made it think? But then you hear the elements like, okay, it sounds like it. And it's like obviously Childish Gambino has way more.
Influence.
No, I'm saying like, well, one influence and also way more available to him to make this a better track. There's that.
Yeah.
Resources.
Yeah.
He's
not
got
in-
more resources.
Sometimes that's the problem.
That-
not-
sometimes that's a problem.
He's
everything
not in
like
the
that.
basement with the fucking egg cartons on the wall.
Exactly. Yeah, shit
Somebody
like that.
did
So
that
it
to
was-
me too, man.
but the other guy gets no.
That's why you're here.
Don't you tell that fucking story.
Yo, so did I tell you this?
I want to hear the story. man.
Somebody not to know it.
Check this out, right? Long time ago. Long time ago. I was
A week ago.
I was an aspiring rapper. I was like 16. I was hot. I was hot for that. I had a hot 15, right?
A hot 15. Somebody
what's
took
hot?
and made the 16 and
I made this record, right? I made this record. It was called Quit That Mean Mugging, right? It was called
the name.
It was called Quit That Mean Mugging, right?
we
So
need the lyrics and put it up somewhere.
I had to be. It's on MySpace in MySpace. It's somewhere out there in the world. I can't find this shit, but it's out there.
Well, the guy that made it hot is clearly.
Oh yeah, I don't want it to be found, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, so
Ladies and gentlemen, find that link.
Yeah,
put
for
it in the
real.
description. Thank you. In
that'd
the
be funny.
comments.
So I'm rapping over 50's beat.
Shocker.
Yeah, right?
Shocker.
I had my
Cut
tank
a
top
record.
on.
I whoop your head, boy, and it's like quit that mean mugging, and then it just goes in. So I thought the shit was hot. It just need to be mixed, mastered. It need to be, put together.
You needed more
So
snare.
question.
So no.
No,
Listen,
finish
let me
that,
rock.
'cause
Let
I
me
have a
rock. Nigga, so
question.
check it. Next thing you know, a couple years later, like my brother heard it, my man Aaron heard it, bro. They heard it, son. I was rocking, son.
Yo, it's a hot 97, bro.
Quit that mean mugging. Had some hot fire on there. I had some shit I had to edit out on it because I kind of put my addy on it. I was bugging.
This nigga put his physical address.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't find it. Don't
I was so angry as a kid.
Sounds like it.
Anyway, it was a good record.
Come meet me at.
Next thing you know, Soulja Boy have a record
Oh, you did it
featuring
first.
50 Cent. Called what was it called? It was called Mean Mug. Stole my whole fucking flow. So you did not do it first, nigga. I did it. I
swear to God, I wish we could have some. I would love to hear that back
Son,
and
he got
forth.
fifth. He got fifth because I had the beat, had fifth beat, and then the Mean Mug, he stole my whole shit. The hook, all that.
I
Son.
can't believe
It's the
that.
exact same hook and everything.
It's similar. It's very similar. I said, quit that
Very
Mean
similar.
Mug.
He made it better.
Why you staring?
Oh
man?
shit, that's a good question. That's a good question.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But in that being said, he also
Absolutely.
took 50's beat.
I was broke. Niggas was doing it back then. I ain't,
difference.
you know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
difference,
It was a
yeah.
mixtape. I wasn't
Niggas
gonna
was
make no
doing
money
it back
then.
Everybody samples.
So
Great
that
story.
was that. That's that.
And now you're here and they're
And
there.
it all worked out, baby. But it all worked out. 50's
Full
like, gotcha,
circle.
ass bitch.
Yo, if somebody find that, that'd be so crazy. I'd be
wish
so
they could,
embarrassed
man. I wish
and,
they
and
could.
bugged out. But anyway, so
We're gonna get the top guys to find it.
My
Yeah, if
space.
only we had fans.
Top guys.
so
We'll call Lloyd Banks. We've been at his show several times.
Yeah.
We know him.
let's circle back around to the 6 guy, right? Honestly, Nevermind, yo, was a great album. Why y'all dissing that shit?
That was really
was
random.
good. It
bro.
wasn't
we weren't
great.
even
Yeah,
on
that was like,
That was
No,
like
I'm circling back. I said let's circle back. I said
that wasn't
literally,
where we
let's
was
circle
at,
back.
though.
That's
No,
not
I
We're
changed the whole
stealing.
shit. Yeah. I changed the whole
But,
shit.
think you know
but
what's
that's
circling
not
back
bad
is.
album. We can always talk about Drake. You know I'm with that.
Thank you, sir.
All right,
nah,
ladies and
honestly-
gentlemen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Let's circle back though. But turkey over, chicken. Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
But have you had a turducken?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I just wanted to say that. Honestly, Nevermind was good. I think one of you fuckers said it wasn't that great.
I think we all
He
agreed it
did.
was good.
He
I think we all agreed it was
No,
good.
he said it
But I
wasn't
think when you
that
listen to Beyonce, you're like, oh, this is what a real version of
Then
this
it's
sounded
fucked
like.
up.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're such a beehive, Robinson.
Drake's was just like water,
Yeah,
but I
God.
enjoyed it. Yeah, Sticky still gets played for me. There's
Threw you a bone.
Yeah,
Yeah, this nigga, son. I don't want your phone, son.
Look how
You're
sick
welcome.
he
still,
sounds.
like, I applauded him for getting out of his lane.
Oh, you sound like somebody's mom. Yeah,
Yeah.
like barely like it.
You know, he
Applauded for getting out of his lane.
tried.
It was
He tried.
because we played it a lot. We definitely played it a lot.
Yeah, we overplayed
Yeah,
that shit, man.
but it also felt like it was like a phoned-in effort into that whole thing.
Comparing it to Beyonce.
Yeah.
record. You're comparing it, though.
I mean, how can you not?
How can you-
I don't
yeah.
want to compare it.
Yeah, but you can't compare Chacha.
Anyway, so check it.
What world do we live in?
Anyway, so we talked about this album, Her Loss, and you saying that we want so much better from Drake, right? So my question is, before we rate it,
At all.
trying to
Save it.
say, yeah.
does Drake have a classic album?
We've gone over this so
No, we can't have this
I
conversation.
don't want to have this conversation. Drake don't have no classics.
I'm gonna say yes.
Which one?
Shit. Here we go again.
That one, that's a hard one right there.
I mean, he has that's a classic, and he has
I'm
borderline.
just like, I'm on
classics.
that. I'm
Yeah.
on that. I can't.
He doesn't have.
He's got numbers and shit though. See, he's got so
yeah.
much behind
If you
him,
put
bro.
collection together, it's insane. But
Yeah.
as far as like the full, I mean, if you're reading
Yeah,
this would
top
be
to
my
bottom.
closest one.
Yeah,
I've always
that's a
said
good
that.
one.
Take Care's like just classic Drake because that's such a big Drake timeline. That's when he really started popping off.
Right.
But I still don't think he's got like the Blueprint or the Good Kid, Mad City.
So,
or-
So Far Gone was a hit. For
So
me.
Far Gone's
So Far
really
Gone
good.
was
Yeah,
crazy.
but that's
That
also
was a
like
monster.
because
That's
it's a
not official-
mixtape. It
Yeah,
makes it a
it's
little
not
bit easier
official
for me.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he don't have that one. Wait a minute. You said So Far Gone, but what about Nothing Was the Same?
That's a really good one. So that's
That's
like
a
the most
really good
cohesive one. Yeah.
But it's
It didn't have
it's
that
just
big
way
hit,
too
though.
many tracks on that for it to be classic. You can't really. It's way too many tracks.
How many tracks
on
on that? So you just forgot.
Let's look at it. All right, well, I'm looking at it.
How many tracks?
What?
do you have?
Oh, shit, I thought it was way
The
more
regular?
than
I
that.
didn't have too much.
13.
I thought it was like 17,
But it's-
18.
You looking
But
at the
it's
bonus
an
joint.
hour and some
I
joint.
wanted more. Yeah, I wanted more.
It doesn't have like that big record that went out the way, but I think Nothing Was the
Worst
Same. Was
Behavior.
Started from the bottom.
close.
Worst Behavior.
That's one of Drake's biggest
that.
records of all time.
But I'm saying,
Worst
all right,
Behavior was huge.
Yeah.
was it that? That was a knockout the park. you
Started
think?
from the bottom, yeah. And then just hold on, we're going home.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That's
You don't even know
That's-
the
that's-
boy.
Honestly-
Your boy.
That's so
Honestly,
funny. I like
that's
the
probably my
boy.
favorite song.
That's
I
a-
want to be called the boy.
That's the
now.
classic though. That's a classic for me.
boy.
Yeah.
And the next one after that, if you read
The boy.
The boy.
That's his two classics he got. Some might
Don't
say
you like Scorpion?
Stop it. Some might say his second album might be a classic. Take Care.
Take Care. Yeah, I mean,
Take Care is
I think
close.
Take Care is up there.
Take Care is close.
I think the Drake's one of those artist though where it's like even all those 3 albums,
Right.
not everyone's in agreement that those are like classics. Which a lot of hip hop artists they do have at least that one album that people are like, oh yeah, this is a classic.
Yeah.
Damn, I never really even thought about that. Like, he doesn't really have one.
What?
Like, I mean,
You gonna sit here and say all them records, all them
bro, I mean,
albums?
classic album though.
Yeah.
Undeniably. Classic.
Top to bottom.
Undeniably,
I don't think
is
he
a
has.
better
He
is a
don't have
better
an
way to
undeniable
say it.
classic.
Yeah.
He's got to be like
With the
my
catalog.
favorite artist though, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
probably ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think if you would just
Sorry.
wait 3 or 4 years.
Joe just
Go
wants
away.
him to leave so bad.
I like when artists do that. That's why.
I feel like we.
I don't think he's gonna come back good enough though. I think he's
never
so
know.
addicted to. No, we won't.
Because he'll have
Honestly,
another album
you know
in
when
2
we
weeks.
will when it's really we're tired of hearing this. It,
And
that
that's-
time
that's-
will come.
I wasn't tired to hear this album, but I'm getting to that point where I'm like,
Again,
here we go again. You know,
It's
kind of thing.
repetitive,
It
yeah,
is a
it's
bit repetitive
He's
with
flooding the streets.
I
with
think
what he's
we
rapping
will,
about.
We will physically outgrow, age-wise, we'll physically outgrow these sounds
Yeah,
before.
That's everything.
I think so,
We're
bro.
gonna physically outgrow Drake.
yeah. You're gonna keep going.
Sounds. I know, but it's fun right now.
It's fun, but it's also like it feels like a watered down version.
Joe does
of
bring up a
fun,
fucking great
I
point.
guess in a way.
I think the growth you want is not gonna come in him. It's gonna come in us.
That sounds weird.
Yo,
That sounds really weird.
that was so deep, but it's so
I know what
weird.
the fuck I said,
Yeah.
and I meant every
Yeah, he
word.
hasn't taken like no breaks.
Because he's about to be 40 years old.
15, 16,
It
17.
doesn't
I'm
even
trying
feel
to
like
change
it,
the whole
right?
fucking.
He's still rapping shit like he's fucking 29.
Which is the problem.
Maybe,
It's a big
maybe
problem.
that's the issue.
That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta outgrow this guy.
Maybe
I
that's
don't
his
want to
space.
grow up yet.
Maybe
though.
that's his
That's-
mind space.
I'm sorry.
But
This is
that's
his
a problem.
mind
Yeah.
space. This is his. What's your song?
That's a problem.
What's the name of his track?
Oh my.
It's a meme mugging. Yeah.
Yes.
That's gonna be the title of the episode.
Did you guys see that episode of Atlanta where there's like a Crank That killer?
Crank That Killer.
So he's coming after everyone that made a Crank That video
Stop
and killing
it,
them.
bro.
Oh shit! Really? Yeah, yeah.
What season is that?
It's the latest season.
That's why I didn't see it. I'm like, I know I seen
That
all
just
that
reminds me
shit.
of that. Soulja
Alright,
Boy's in
I
that
gotta
episode
check
too.
it out. He gotta be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see that one.
He's like, yeah, man.
Is he the killer?
No, he's not the killer. But like
That's funny.
Paperboy, he has a video, so now he's like scared as shit. It's hilarious.
It's a great
Spoilers.
show, man. It's a great show.
Soldier, you didn't do it first, nigga. Switch the note.
He knows. I think he knows.
We'll find that
He
track.
got it off of MySpace.
He fucking caught me.
Yeah.
I stole his whole fucking flow. That's what he said.
You and Dram just become the new duo.
Yeah, word.
Hey, come up with your own duet.
Hey, what we think we
we
grade?
rate?
Let's grade this. Yeah, let's grade this.
I forgot we were doing a fucking.
I would do
10.10.
I'll do like a 7.5.
That's higher than I thought you would.
Yeah.
But that's just cool.
Yeah.
I do an 8.
8.
Solid.
On me.
He said, nigga, that was mine. Negative.
Solid 5. Nah, honestly,
so
honestly.
Honestly,
I
never
was
mind.
waiting for him to say that. Nah, honestly, all BS aside, 7. Solid 7. A strong 7. Because like I said, I don't hate it, but I'm not. I just expected too much.
Honestly, I listen to.
And everybody lets me down.
I feel that. I listen to Honestly Nevermind more than I listen to
This
this
one.
right here.
I think something with
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
I feel the same. Yeah, you're right.
It was easier to listen to.
Yeah.
Shorter, and the production. It was a lot more production on that album too.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
more
different.
interesting.
It was just different.
Yeah.
This
It's
one
a
had way
completely
more
different
hype,
flow.
too. I was so hyped up for this shit.
Me too.
I think that's what killed it. for me.
Yikes.
Zoinks!
Ooh, swing and a miss. What you gave it? You gave it?
I gave it 8. I keep
You gave it 8? You gonna stick with that? All right. Yeah, I think it wasn't his best work.
Is it high? Maybe that's a little too high. Maybe
I don't
that's a
know.
little too high.
I think you're fine.
I think that's.
You liked
It could be up
If
there.
you liked
I
it,
was
you
gonna
liked
swing
it.
towards
So I'll give them
7.5.
bitches out like.
Yeah, you did. Here we go.
Seven.
There we go, man. Yeah.
Like I won't.
Charlie Poof is at 8.2 for you, Charlie.
So yeah, this was all right, man. I'm like 9.6, man.
9.6.
Turn my bitch up. Turn my bitch up. Turn my.
Yo, nah, real talk.
I can't wait.
Like a 8.3.
Which is crazy because that's what you gave Charlie Puth. I'm pretty sure.
I don't want to give it that high. Honestly,
He liked Charlie,
I like
baby.
Charlie's
Charlie's good, son. I told you.
I liked
Sleeping
Charlie.
on Charlie, Joe.
You're
You
saying
didn't like Charlie. Y'all didn't like Charlie.
Charlie and this album are about the same for you? Is that what you're saying?
That's why I said I wanted to go a little lower.
I think you fucked up with Charlie. Oh, really?
So honestly,
He just doesn't want to admit he fucked up with Charlie.
Fucked up with Charlie. I just keep throwing out these numbers all willy-nilly.
Maybe Charlie was a little bit high, right? A little bit.
That was way too high.
Man.
8.3. Charlie's 8.2 now.
Don't change your shit. Don't let them. You always let them do that, son. Don't let them change your number, son.
bad,
Joe
crazy.
gets you all the time, son. Charlie was great.
Hey, guess what? It's his loss, though, nigga. Fuck that. Nah, man. Yeah,
about
I'm
to change it
that.
again?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that,
That's a
man. I'm gonna keep
9.6?
listening to it.
8.3.
No, hell no. 8.3. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 8.3.
But Charlie's
I'm gonna
now
keep
at
listening to
8.2.
it. Yeah, he's now 8.2. Yeah, 100. Sorry, Charlie. Go fuck yourself.
You were listening to more Drake than you listen to Charlie stuff.
That's why he's 8.3.
That 0.1. That's, yeah.
That's it.
That's all Drake's worth to him, just 0.1.
Honestly, man, this is what I got for you, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep listening to this shit. I'm sure me, the kind of fan I am, I'm gonna find more and more that I like in these other songs.
So it'll
that
change
were
in 3
so-so.
weeks. It's
Yeah,
a fucking
it'll be
9, bro.
It'll be a 10.8 when I come back.
Charlie's at 8.1 now. Not even close.
So yeah, I guess you guys don't.
We're gonna have
like
to
it.
get a fucking
Don't like what?
a legend here so that
Yeah,
G remembers his fucking.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
We didn't do a good job with that. Honestly, some of these scores are just all over the place. All over the place.
Listen, man. You know what? We're fly by night type. What have you done for me lately, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay.
Can we get weights for these waters?
Honestly, yeah,
flying
these
around.
things are going. Yeah, these going like my radio.
Cruiserweight
But
match.
yeah, okay. So on a serious tip, we finished this. We did want to just. I knew he was gonna do this. I knew he was gonna do this.
There's a fan in here. This shit.
I knew he was gonna do this.
So wow, Joseph.
I can't believe you guys do this every
Joseph.
time.
Always around this. You
Every
in dark place, my nigga.
I wasn't paying attention. I was
There
on
we
the
go.
water.
What you doing?
I was on the water. I was on the water. I was on the water.
I can't say it now.
Couch
Let's
time.
talk about
That's not
something
even
else.
doing it.
We'll talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We might spin the block on
They
that
did
one.
that shit on purpose.
They
honestly
did.
did.
They did it earlier, man.
You dropped the fucking water. It wasn't my fault.
That shit was moments ago.
Come on.
Nah,
let's not do it.
we're not going.
No, we can't. We
We're not
can't.
gonna do
We
it.
can't.
Everybody that watches videos now like, what the fuck were they gonna do?
They
This
know.
is the time frame.
Probably
That's not
wrap
even
it up,
here.
bro.
This is the time frame they're not even listening. The duration's out. We had what?
It's time to go, man.
That's
It's
the
time to go.
time.
Yeah,
It's what a time to be
should-
alive.
It's about that time.
No, man.
Nah,
We'll
it's
save
about
it.
that-
We'll
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it.
We're
It's
saving
about
it.
that
Fuck
time.
it. It's trash. Stop it. Hey, yo, man. Thanks for rocking with your
He was
boys,
gonna do it
man.
right there. He said, "You
I
know
was
what?
about to. No, I was about to.
Hey,
Let's
yo,
get outta here, man.
973 vibes, man. We out here.
Yeah, we just want to say, love you.
Is this what you want? Huh? Is this what you want?
This is a certified hood classic.